Hello, it's Sammy. You may or may not know me, but welcome. We recently celebrated reaching 10k on Twitch with the baking stream, but I have no qualifying baking skills, so watch at your own risk. We're gonna be making Furina's... Wait, Siri, how do I pronounce this?
La lettre à faux calor.
Right, aka an opera cake, which is a popular French dessert made with thin layers of almond sponge cake soaked in espresso syrup, layered with French buttercream and chocolate ganache. I'll drop the recipe below in the description in case anyone wanted to try it too. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Oh, I'll also be in a casual Furina cosplay. Okay, enjoy! So the recipe is broken up into 5 main components: the sponge, coffee syrup, French coffee buttercream, chocolate glaze, and chocolate decor. I'm doing a voiceover because stream audio was... Right. To start, I preheated the oven to 450 Fahrenheit, then lined my pan with parchment paper and smothered it with butter.
Yo, this ain't doing jinx. When I parked, you guys, when I got out of the car, there's a cute little cat, and when I was like going to my sister's house, my sister's place, and she said that the cat was following me.
For the sponge, we need 1 cup of almond flour, 3/4 cup of confectioners or powdered sugar, 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Oh yeah, I got serious and I put on the apron.
It's okay, everything's okay. I hope.
3 whole eggs, 1 egg yolk, 3 egg whites, 1/4 cup of super fine sugar, which I didn't have, spoiler alert, and 2 tablespoons of melted butter. In my stand mixer,
cup.
I combined the almond flour,
1 cup.
powdered sugar, all-purpose flour,
1/4 of all-purpose flour.
whole eggs, and egg yolk into the bowl.
Okay, so this is gonna be the egg. Oh my days. People do like this, right? Oh. So, what happened was that the egg yolk cracked. But, you know what? I don't think I let the egg yolk in. I don't think there's egg yolk in there. So I think we're okay. Wait, let's see if I can... Nikki! No! I'm sorry. There's no way! Hold on! Hold on though. What the hell?
Then definitely in a separate bowl, I whipped up the egg whites and definitely fine sugar. Okay, I mixed granulated sugar with powdered sugar because that's what chat said, but like, you know what, that doesn't matter. Yeah, I mixed those into my stand mixer, but I didn't know we needed an electric hand mixer because I was at my sister's place.
I'm just gonna hope and pray this starts.
Anyway, besides the point, this part took balls long because I knew meringue was gonna be a hard nut to crack anyways, and I used cold eggs, which apparently takes longer, so let's just time skip and a hop to when I'm not drowning in noise. Perfect. After like an hour of mixing, I deemed...
Okay, bro. This is taking too long.
Rage quit the meringue and slowly folded in the almond mixture. Then in goes the melted butter, and I continued folding, then poured it into the baking pan.
I'm gonna put it in the pan now, I think.
Spreading it as evenly as I could.
I'm holding it this way so like y'all can see, but like I can barely do it. You guys, this is all gonna happen, and then like imagine no one needs it. Okay, I think I spreaded this like pretty okay. And then I put her in. I bake it for 5 to 7 minutes. It's crazy.
I set a timer for 6 minutes because the recipe said for 5-7 minutes, so I just went into the middle and checked on it to make sure it wasn't charred.
Oh wait, no, I gotta check this. She looks good. There's like 1 more minute. There's like a minute left, and I think it's pretty okay. It looks pretty good.
I started prepping for the next steps while waiting and yapping to chat, you know.
Hello. I just wanna look at it. Like, is this supposed to be like? What is this supposed to look like, you guys?
I'm not sure if it was cooked or not. I did a quick stab test and it was cute and spongy, so I took it out and let it cool off to the side. So here's the kicker, okay? I forgot to bring the booze. I know, like, I know, stop. It's the most important step, like, in my opinion, and it definitely would have been like an automatic 10. But you know what? The pass is a pass, okay? After beating myself up for like a good 5 minutes, I moved on to the next step, which was the coffee syrup, okay? So I mixed the espresso powder in with a tablespoon of water, stirring it until it was dissolved, then boiled the rest of the water with granulated sugar until melted. Next, for the buttercream, it kind of started the same way as the syrup, but like here's the other sitch. I didn't see we needed a thermometer.
I just don't know what softball candy stage is.
And I didn't know what softball candy stage was, so I did what I knew best. Wing it.
Girl, I don't, like, I'm just reading. That's all I gotta say. I'm just reading. So I feel like I could just put this in.
I definitely should have been more prepared, but hey, it's like my first day here, okay? So like, cut me some slack. Anyway, I moved on like we all should and went to beat the egg yolks into the stand mixer for a few minutes.
I will have a minute timer.
Then I added that sugar syrup in painfully slow with a spoon because the recipe said to aim for the middle. The mixer was in the way and like, I don't know, I improvised. So I did my best with that and let the mixer do its thing. Which it did for like another 30 minutes. And I swear the buttercream was not buttercreaming, okay? Whoa, pause. Anyway, I started cutting up the butter into cubes while we waited. Oh yeah, and I added the butter chunks one at a time. The recipe did mention curdling.
What's curdling?
I didn't know what that meant, but when I took a peep into the bowl, I kind of just assumed that's what that was, and I just, you know, went about my day. The buttercream looked somewhat passable as buttercream, in my professional opinion. That was a joke. So I just kind of doubled it and gave it to the next person. I mean, covered it and set it aside. Alright, home stretch, boys.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This whole ass block. Oh, chef's kiss, bro. Chef's kiss.
The chocolate glaze, probably by far the easiest process of this recipe. I microwaved the butter and chocolate together for about a minute, then mixed it until it was smooth. I added the remaining chocolate in and mixed it until it was all melted. And I set that aside to cool so it doesn't melt all my hard work away later. Once that was done, we bring our attention back to our cake. Yes, she was cool to the touch, so I brought her over to be cut into thirds.
I don't know if this is straight, dog. Definitely not straight.
Then I got the biggest plate I could find. My sister just moved in, okay? And like, it's Hello Kitty, so like, chill. I put one layer on and brushed the coffee syrup on top, then spread half the buttercream over the soaked sponge, then repeated the process. Second layer, coffee syrup, then spread half the chocolate glaze. Last layer, coffee syrup, remaining buttercream, then into the fridge to chill for 30 minutes. I used this time to spill tea, so if you know, you know. If you don't know, then GG's. You just gotta be watching live at twitch.tv/bysammi. I don't know what else to tell you, man. And also, you know, munch on scraps because we don't waste food here. I also started cleaning up because I clean as I go, especially when I'm waiting on something, you know, we're trying to be convenient, we're trying to be efficient. Also was almost like 10 p.m. and my sister was probably heading to bed soon, so After a long days of work, I take off the apron. After 30 minutes, I took her out. She was pretty cool to touch.
How does it look? It's not horrible.
I reheated the chocolate glaze for a bit.
This looked like so funny.
Then poured it on top of the cake, spreading it as evenly as I could.
It's the angle of the... Oh my god, it's gonna pour down. I know it. Wait, is this supposed to harden or something, or what? As Kaya says, cool it. True.
Oh, and I remember I bought a gold spray, but I didn't have time to do decorations, so I just sprayed 10k and called it a stream.
Should I spray number 10 on it? I was trying to write 10k. But it kind of looks ugly. Poured it. 10k. Yes. With gold.
Then back into the fridge to chill until firm. More cleaning up, and my mom popped in the chat to roast me, bruh. After like a few more minutes, the cake was firm, and I did a taste test. First bite for y'all, of course, then me. And I won't lie, girl, this was pretty good. Like, I made that.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not even bad, bro. What the hell?
And I somehow got my sister to try it, and she said,
not bad, you guys. Not bad. Okay.
not bad. I'll take it. Time skip to today. I woke up inspired to decorate and record as cinematically as possible. So let's see if I did it. Quick little note though, I really am so grateful and blessed to be celebrating this milestone with this genuine community. I'm not always the best at sharing my feelings, but I make it a priority to tell you all how much you mean to me, and this was definitely outside my comfort zone, but it was all worth it if it made someone smile at the end of the day. It's not Sentimental Sundays, so I'll save you the tears, but I'm so proud of us all, and thank you for being so kind and letting me feel so loved. Anyway, this shit was gas, even after overnight, but I give my decoration a solid 6, 7. I'm sorry. I hope you enjoyed this baking montage. I don't know when I'll have another baking stream, but I wanted to celebrate all our milestones together in different ways, so I'll see you all real soon. Also, Peep Choco, she just celebrated her 14th birthday, and she was staring at me eating this cake. Anyway, bye.